I had a conversation with an international student recently where they asked me a question and I responded with a particular piece of editorial advice. And then they told me they would not feel safe taking the editorial advice I had given in the current environment. And I was like, okay, I mean, I can't really argue. Like, if it's about how you feel putting words on the page and how you feel depicting things, like I certainly can't responsibly steer you in another direction at this moment. You have to feel safe doing what you're doing. And I also was sort of like, I hope that in your classroom you feel safe doing this. I hope that you feel safe writing the story that you want to write. But I mean, it was like a pretty horrifying moment for me when all those things came together. And it was the first time I'd had such a conversation. I really, really freaking hope it's the last.
That is chilling.
It was not a great moment. And I mean, as you say, like so much of the life of being an international student is lonely. And part of the reason it has been lonely, from what I understand from my friends who have, been international scholars, is that the mechanisms of US bureaucracy, both government and academic, separate international students in such a way, like cause them to face an apparatus that is so labyrinthine and discriminatory. Right. You have students maybe who were educated in English taking TOEFLs. You have questioning of ability to instruct, again, when there are students who are prepared to study in English. There's just sort of like a lot of administrative and financial hurdles, like the fact that work restrictions on you are
Yes.
different, so that your
Yes.
financial life is different. And so that bureaucracy has always been there. And now it is being weaponized in a way that I'm not sure is totally clear. I mean, I certainly the videos of people being abducted are totally clear, but there are other things that are like it's for people outside that apparatus. I think it's not always clear. And one of the things that your book does is depict that some of that bureaucracy in really, really human terms. I wonder if you can talk a little bit about the bureaucracy that international students deal with and read a passage from the book for us.